Okay, so there's a couple of things that came to me. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah. Smoke and mirrors. So much smoke and mirrors. You can really, when you connect with yourself and you've just danced with so many shadows and the devil himself, you just pick up on smoke and mirrors. And when people placate on smoke and mirrors, bait and switch type crap, and it's all manipulative tactics. It's all a power trip. It's a power ploy when people try to do smoke and mirrors. And, it's one of those things, again, you have control. There is spiritual warfare. There's psychological warfare, financial warfare. I mean, there's warfare for everything. Careerism warfare. I mean, you can slap warfare at the end of anything, really, at this point. Religious warfare. And you just have to decide for yourself what's important to you, what you stand on, what your morals and values are. And once you figure out what that is, it's very easy to pick up on smoke and mirrors and when you're just being used. Like I told my girlfriend today, I said, 2026, I'm not chasing. Like, I just will not chase. I won't chase anything. I attract. I've spent so much of my life chasing validation, chasing careerism, chasing consumerism, chasing religion, chasing friendships, chasing love, chasing, anything, any validation, chasing approval. And I won't do it. I've come too far. Nobody deserves to chase. Nobody. Everybody deserves to feel wanted and loved. Genuinely, without any hidden agendas. Golly, my girlfriends, we were talking about today sorry, my contacts are dry. We were talking about at dinner tonight how hard it is to meet men. There's quite a few of us that are single. And it's very difficult to meet men. Everybody's just very unique right now. It's very unique. It's hard to meet men that choose to move and operate in genuineness, and they walk with humility and humbleness, and they're good. They're good men. They're good, upstanding citizens. And I'm not looking for Mr. Perfect or a Mr. Rich. I don't need none of those. I just would like a humble man, and somebody that chooses to move in humility, in truth, move in their truth, whatever that looks like for them. Because I choose to move and operate in my truth. That's what's so funny. I think everybody's mad at me or has something to say because I'm sharing my truth. But my truth has remained the same from day one to today. It's the truth. It doesn't change. Truth doesn't change. I don't know why everybody's tripping. I don't know why, but whatever. What is the point of living life without love? I know that's right. All's fair in love and war. What is the point of beauty is in the eyes of the beholder? Those are two of my favorite sayings. I stand on those. And there's no point of living life without love. I'm happy and I'm blessed for all the love that I have experienced in my life up until this date. Up until today's date. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I am so blessed. And truth be told, I spend a lot of time on thinking of the good memories. I try really, really hard to forget a lot of the bad memories. I really, really do. And I try to forget a lot of the unique conversations with a lot of people because it's really hard for me to wrap my head around the fake and weird of the conversations now that I recognize what was happening behind the scenes. And so I always try to forget them. I really do, because it is hard. People I just never would have expected it from. Never. Learning to identify intentional misunderstanding. Oh, that was a big one that came to me. Learning to identify intentional misunderstanding. Okay, everyone, we have to recognize that we now live in a world where people intentionally choose to misunderstand you because they have hidden agendas or they have things they're trying to hide. That's generally when people choose to intentionally misunderstand you, is because they have hidden agendas, they're trying to cover things up, or they're just being dishonest. They're just being dishonest. And you can pick up on those things. Identify intentional misunderstandings. Truth be told, when you choose to operate in yourself, you're not going to intentionally try to misunderstand somebody. You're going to try to give somebody space to prove themselves. Innocent until proven guilty, right? Isn't that a thing? Some would say. I guess not for the elites. Not for the elites. If they say, you're guilty for XYZ, then it must be so. Right? But then when there's proof and evidence showing complete opposite of that, hence Charlie Kirk in the investigation, shh, just stop. Don't ask those questions. You can't ask those questions. I'm so excited to see what Candace has got cooking in the oven for this week. I'm going to watch Baron Coleman here a little bit. I think he went live, so I'm curious to see. Because I know they're coming down hard on Candace right now. All facets. She just shared something where she's got the whole weight of the world on her right now. And I know what that feels like in different ways. Not to the caliber of her by any means. By any means. Because she's got it from all facets. The entertainment biz, APAC, politicians. I mean, just all facets. They're coming down hard on her, you know. But all I can say is, well, Charlie said it best. You're his David. And at this point, baby girl, you're all of our Davids. And it's a heavy torch to carry. It's a heavy slingshot to throw out there. I get it. And I'm just lifting you up in prayers of strength and resilience and fortitude, because I know it can get heavy when you have so much hate thrown your way. And I can only imagine what you're going through on the whole broader scale of like it on the full front. And so you've got a true fan that will always stand with you. Always. I got your back, baby girl. We might not see eye to eye on everything, you know, but at the end of the day, I respect you on a whole nother level. And I respect people based off their character. I respect people based off what they stand on and what they stand up for. What they stand up for. But that doesn't mean we have to see eye to eye. We don't have to see eye to eye on everything, but your character is your character. Your character is your character. You can't run from that. And so I hope this video resonated. But yeah, you need to be careful with people who choose to intentionally misunderstand you. I had to learn that the hard way. I was surrounded by people that intentionally chose to misunderstand me. They took no like actual effort in truly getting to know me. They automatically deemed me their adversary, their opponent, because of jealousy, envy, hate, and he said, she said, and money. Well, yeah, money and greed and power. That's always wrapped up in it. When people attack you, they don't attack you just not for money. And so that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Most of the time, people attack people or take people out for money. So it's one of those things. But it's like weird to me because I've never really been somebody that wants money. So it's like, just keep the money. You're okay. Take your money. That's for you. Have it. You need it far worse than I do. I just want my life. And I don't want my life back. I want my name to be reclaimed. I want the censorship to stop. I want my algorithms to stop. I want the weird stuff that happens throughout my day-to-days to stop. I want the systematic abuse to stop. Those are things that I would like to stop. And it has dwindled out a little bit, but it's still prevalent. It's still very present. Still very present. I see it every day with my son. In the emotional roller coaster, you know, in the Jekyll and Hyde type behavior, and the inconsistencies, and I just pick up on patterns and inconsistencies and synchronicities. I just do. It's something I always have. I just talk about it now. So, I love you guys. Sweet dreams, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.